guys come to the Borlänge folk racing circuit.
We're meeting the man of folk racing, Janne. He's the man. He's been folk racing for like 40-odd years or something.
Oh, hello there.
Now, Janne. How you getting on?
It's fine.
I'm Guy.
Oh,
nice to meet you.
Yeah.
You're right. You've some setup here. Yeah, is this all yours?
Yes.
Do you do any races here?
Yes, every weekend.
Do you? Every weekend, folk race?
Yeah, all year round, even on the winter time. I'm also an instructor, and we're learning people how to drive.
You've got some learning to do with me, or I've got some learning to do.
Yeah. You want to try it out?
I'd like a go, yeah.
Okay, Guy, are you ready?
Yep, sound job.
Janne lets Guy take the lead on the first corner, but then sticks on his tail.
I knew Janne was coming. I could see behind me, I've got a mirror, I had the mirror. Thought I'll try and defend him to a point, and then I've just got to go do or die.
After hassling Guy for a couple of laps, Janne makes his move.
Yeah, and he barged straight into the side of me. Yeah, like no mercy. Yeah, so I just barged him right out of the way again. And I got to reverse quicker than Janne, and then got out and just got past.
It seems Guy's already learned that in folk racing, you give as good as you get.
Now I know what we're dealing with. This is what we're dealing with. No mercy. No mercy. It was brilliant.
I think you have the pace. But you know,
you might have let me.
I'll let you through.
I know you let me through.
Next time.
You'll mean business.
Yeah. So you want to build a car and come back?
Definitely.
When you come next time, we'll do a race on a real track, and we have 6 competitors at the starting line.
Madness.
Yeah.
Madness. How good are you? Do you usually make the finals?
Yeah.
Do you always make the finals?
Most times.
Most times. Right. Work to do. Work to do. Yeah, you are the man. You are the man. Thank you.
Yeah,
thank you very much. Thank you.
A month ago, Guy Martin and his best mate Cammy bought a Volvo to convert and then take folk racing in Sweden.
It's just going to be an absolute doddle, isn't it?
Yeah.
That proved to be the wrong Volvo, and yesterday they bought a second one from a bloke down the road.
She drives like a dream.
As they stripped the latest car of all unnecessary weight,
I feel like I could work in the factory now. We've done this that many times.
they revealed that maybe the price tag of 1,850 quid was a bit steep.
Big hole in the silly, you see that, boy? Look.
It's not an MOT pass, that, is it?
No.
Being the safest car on the road is not the same as being safe on a racing track. And so to prep their 240 for the rigours of folk racing, Guy and Cammy embark on making a roll cage.
Well, we'll go to about 48. Here we are, Monday afternoon. We've got the front part in. We're just getting a cross piece there. Looking something, isn't it? She's looking something.
It takes the boys 2 weeks to get their roll cage right, and Cammy documents every bend and weld on his handycam.
Oh, she's ready to test.
A test drive around his garden is enough to convince Guy that he's finally built a folk racer.
Does he, doesn't he? Well, he runs, he didn't blow up. He didn't drop to bits. What more was we expecting than that? What more was we expecting? Nothing.
Finally, the Volvo gets a graffiti paint job. After months of work, Guy now has a folk racer ready to reveal. They started with an automatic 240 saloon, and now they have a manual 240 estate folk racer. They may have worked their way through 2 cars, 3 gearboxes and 3 engines. But that's all in the past now.
This was the easy project. This was far from easy. It was far from easy. But anyway, she's done now. She's done.
And if you were wondering, Steve Owaki and NRC are Guy's own made-up engineering companies, named in honour of his dogs, Steve and Nigel. As you do if you're Guy Martin.
I think we're about right. Different engine and gearbox.
Fuel cell, roll cage.
Roll cage, seats.
Bit of graffiti on her. He's dinted the roof. He's still got his trainer marks on it.
Yeah.
Next up for the lads, a trip to Scandinavia for the big race. Today's meeting has a bumper entry of 83 competitors.
My ferry is tomorrow night, so in Holland, so we have to go tonight.
All are highly experienced, and nearly all understand Swedish.
Yes.
Every racer gets 3 heats, with the fastest going through to a final. Each race is 3 laps long, and to add an element of tactics, one of those laps must be a joker where the car has to take a longer route.
Everyone is fast, really fast, and the cars are really fast. Well, I'm not making excuses. My car, yeah, I'm not making excuses. I am making excuses. Well, I just wasn't expecting this level of car preparation.
This is some kind of final at the end of the season. So all the best drivers with their best cars.
The problem is that you go out there to race and it's 4 minutes long. So he's only had, at that point, 4 minutes track time, then 8 minutes track time, and then at the end, 12 minutes. So, you know, these people have been doing it 20 years.
In a full contact sport, where even experienced drivers get caught out, Janna's challenge to folk racing rookie Guy is simply to survive.
So our goals today is to finish every heat.
Not on the roof.
Not on the roof.
Not on the roof.
And so, Guy prepares for his first folk race, taking every safety precaution possible.
Don't wear this bloody thing. I can't see where I'm going.
Look like you're about to rob an house.
At least there will be a familiar face in Guy's first heat.
Right, we're on the tank.
He's been drawn alongside his ever-resourceful mentor, Janna. The competitors line up, with Guy's Volvo 240 right in the middle.
He's in lane 3. We need a good start here.
All eyes wait for the red light to turn green. Guy gets left behind at the start, but lines up a tough move into turn 1.
Go on. Oh, he's not giving up. He's not giving up.
There's contact, but Guy's car shrugs it off. Lying in 5th place out of 6, he elects to take his long lap.
He's second to Joker. Is that a good thing or a bad thing? I don't know. There's no strategy in a game like this, is there? We're in last.
After an excellent start, Janna is overtaken and drops to 4th, while Guy is not far behind in the battle for 5th.
Oh, he's a bit sideways. Go on, lad. Don't give up. This is going to start the last lap.
Outpaced on the straights, Guy manages to keep his slower car in touch on the corners.
Well, that black car now has got to take his joker, so we'll definitely overtake him. The Guy's 5th. Coming round now to finish. We're not far behind Janna. I bet he never expected that when we turned up.
Guy finishes his first ever folk race in 5th, 2 places behind veteran Janna.
Okay,
After all the bumps and skids, the team are happy with their debut. It's time for Guy's final race of the day.
Just like to smoke a bit when she starts up.
And again, he's been drawn against his mentor, Janna.
Good luck, Yanni.
Nice bloke.
Results may not have gone his way so far, but with plenty of Swedish support on the way to the start line, could this last race be where Guy finally becomes a folk racing hero?
Thank you. Tack.
The pupil lines up next to the master.
Tried to look on Guy, but he just stared at and was so focused.
off the line once again, but he's got Janne in his sights. Then contact in turn 1 sends a car into Guy's path. His new reinforced front end does its job, and he carries on racing in 5th. The fast Golf plays its joker, and Guy moves up into 4th, getting a faster run onto the straight than Janne in front. It doesn't look like there's a Volvo-shaped gap in which to pass, so Guy makes one. The fight for 3rd is fierce. Guy comes off worse, but carries the corner speed to slingshot him into a podium position. Now he has to try and fend off the fast Golf. More contact sends him sideways and wide, while the smaller car uses its performance advantage. Sadly, Janne retires with broken steering, a result of the brutal battle for 3rd. And Guy, now on his last lap, has to take his joker. He finishes with a flourish in 4th, his best result of the day. And crucially, he's beaten Janne, the Grandmaster.
I was happy with that. It was a good way to finish.
I think I got the feeling for it, but not the material.
I swapped a bit of paint, I got stuck in. She's got a few battle scars on her, hasn't she? Yeah, something to be proud of.
We've come out of it the other side, learnt a lot, and he's still stood up and walking. Motorsport is dangerous, and he's still here, and he's still talking to someone. I don't know who he is.
I've really enjoyed it. What a lovely country, what lovely people. Razzing round in heaps of shite. I think it's bloody brilliant. It's bloody brilliant.